Mara nani aniko fair. Like aniko fair news numbwe part 2. No man. Lack of communication. In submarine pomilo what yenze lapha emanzini. Sisamuna amaguga lelizwe. Angeke babuye noma bengeza bebaningi. I was able to like ngikikiriza necho ngikikirizile ukuthi ngithenge iwine because le story time lesi sidinga iwine. Muhle. Yo, ndenza inhloni. Abantu banar nje. Hlobo ndisexy andi sexy. Yo,
ndisexy ndenza inhloni. Ndisexy ukufa. Abantu banare nje. Ndiyajajwa. Ndiyahletywa. Kuyathethwa ngam. Ndiyahle andifunwa mna. Hlobo ndisexy sexy ukufa. I am very sexy.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, the bitch. I mean, if like you're new to the family, what the fuck have you been? Where have you been? Sit your ass down. Show me if when I get that look good, show me you as umakuzu ungondo show me skabule show me. Put it out show me. Yeah, like hamba nayo now tell you class. Jimmy, before singena like ukuda bona namhlanje ne, a lot of things have happened. Like I literally made it to the news and I'm like, I thought it was a prank. When this girl like reached out to me and she was like, Ntobe would like to write an article about you, I thought it was a prank. But then like she sent me her credentials and everything and she was like, no, Ntobe, it's most definitely real. Just like reach out to me. What's up? What's the stage? And she sent me questions that I had to answer, and then I ran to my notes. Like I ran to myself. I'm like, this is my moment. Let me have my moment. Like move away, back up. This is my shot. It's been in the works for like over a week, so I had to keep quiet, girl. Cause Nina boko Nina. Hey Nina, that's why I'm telling you, I want to cleanse your heart because I am going to be the president of this country, whether you like it or not. With that being said, girl, good stuff, quality stuff. Hadikali. Okay, so guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of the story. Yo guys, like so guys, this is part 2 of the segment that I created about literally everything that transpired in 2022. So Chomi, welcome back to part 2. This is part 2. So sharp guys, before I start, I would like to make a few disclaimers because like after like publishing the video, and I was like, okay, you know what, I need to make these disclaimers. I want to understand it, and you know, I'm all for telling the truth. I'm funny to my story to make me look good and don't because I know for a fact there's no such thing as 100% victim. So I don't want to tell a story and portray myself as this like, you know, victim or like I just want you to take something out of this and then we'll just talk about it in the comment section, period. Hey, this is an important disclaimer. Guys, me and Cardi B technically were not an item. Like, he was never my boyfriend. Come to think for it. And let me tell you why. He asked me to be his boyfriend literally the first week of us talking. And then that's when I told him, dude, I can't be in a relationship right now because I'm experiencing this heartbreak. You guys know, part 1. Go to part 1. If you don't know what the fuck is going on, go to part 1. And then that's when we decided to pause this entire thing. We're going to go exclusive. You're going to be my boyfriend. I'm going to be your boyfriend. So technically, he wasn't my boyfriend. I don't know why I was so free to throw in the boyfriend word in the first part. Because I'm like, bitch, that man was your boyfriend. And maybe the Lapa corner, when he's watching the story, he's like, who the fuck said I was your boyfriend? Now that like that is out of the way, let's just get on down to the actual story, which is like what's going on part 2, bitch. Y'all show me I gonna shop us way back to the story. I mean, like, really, I hope you're still with me. You remember Cardi B, you remember Chafta, you remember No One to Vilagazi, you remember who else? Yeah, okay, those are the important people in the story right now. Chomi, I am so sorry that you're seeing me wearing 2 different attires in 2 videos because I was so fatigued. Like when I tried to shoot the video the first time I was wearing the Gutlanu t-shirt, I was so tired. I literally stopped mid-recording because I caught myself like not talking, and I was like, why aren't you talking? What's going on? Switching, part 2. I have to suck it up and give you guys part 2. So you're wrong. Like I'm about to take Instagram pictures, so please go follow me on Instagram at ntobeko.walaza. Let me show you that outfit real quick. Let me show you. Girl, This is me, girl. To me, I look sickening. I look amazing. Like, no ways. And it's so hard to fathom the fact that no one wants me. Rude. Oh, smaragde good stuff. Quality stuff. How do you call it happen for the third time? Okay, so guys, part 2, let's get on down to it. So this happened October, right? Before meeting Cardi B. Okay, sharp, as I've mentioned in part 1, which like I had a huge crush on Uchafta, like for 8 months straight. To me, I took the crush to Joburg from Stellenbosch. I had a crush on him. Things happened there, but then I'm not gonna get on down to it like that because I'm like, it wasn't a time to be alive. And then I came back to Joburg and I still had a crush on this guy because like he was so good looking, not gonna lie. Okay guys, quick disclaimer before I continue. I'm sorry if you feel like I'll be rushing throughout the video because my sister is on her way and I'm just using this time to shoot this video with TV corner. Then I'll edit it in the evening and then I just give you the part 2. Okay, sharp guys, as I've mentioned in part 1, I started getting exposed to Pretoria for the first time when I went to the TikTok lunch shit that Kels was hosting, right? So that is when I decided to hit up Unobantu Vilarazichum. I was like, girl, like it's been a while since I saw you. Like we last saw each other in high school. So let's meet up. Like what are you doing? What are you up to? What's going on? What's the stage? Sharp, why Unobantu Vilarazichum? I get to open the video. Guest list. So I'm gonna ask who's about guest list so that we can go together. That is when she mentioned, because she told me I had a crush on this guy. He's really, really hot. But then now I stopped having a crush on him because I found out he was gay. And that's when I was like, the world is too small. And then I asked her, I was like, friend, who are you talking about? And she was like, no, he's really, really cute. He has nice eyes. But then now there's nothing going on. We just go to groove together because he's not straight. Okay, so sharp, before I continue with that, let's pause that one aside. So I need to be on Cardi B, right? The last time in part 1, and he was like, I have something to tell you. And I was like, what do you have to tell me, nigga? What did you do? And like now my birthday is coming, so like I'm very cautious with what like I want to take in because I'm off birthday. I mean, really, why would you do that? Okay, so told me like, after the week prior to the week of my birthday, he told me he has this really important test that he needs to study for. So that weekend he won't be available. So he references that weekend. He's like, okay, do you remember that weekend where I told you like I'm not going out, I'm not going to do anything? I'm like, oh yeah. And then I was like, okay, why are you telling me you went out? It's not like you need my permission to go out. And then that's when he revealed. So that's when he revealed no, I actually went out with Ucha after. And that was sus to me because he is the one that doesn't want me to like near Ucha after. So I was like, okay, so you went out with Ucha after, okay, sharp. But in my head I was like, you guys are friends, so you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. But then I think it's giving double standards because why are you allowed to hang out with him and I am not? Then I was like, okay. So in my head, I'm like, did you do anything? Because like, why are you telling me this? Like, although like, I feel like it's important for you to tell me because I'm like, I don't want to find out afterwards you guys went out and it would just look bad on you. You have a history. Remember, you guys kissed, exchanged saliva in my absentia. So it wasn't going to be a good image on your behalf. Okay, so that's when he like explains to me, oh no, like nothing happened. We just went out for a couple of drinks. I was drunk. And then he lost his phone. Ngacho, unkulunkulu uthi no sleep for the weekend. We are papa boyapi. Angithi wena uyangistopha mina mangifuna ukushaya hopscotch ngiyohlala no Jafta. You are like, "What bus? Azongidakela hlala phansi." Unkulunkulu wathi into bengiyiphethe. And then he told me to know I lost my phone. Now I'm just using my laptop. I was like, Chacho, good. Go back to tell the impact or hambu mashwampu. Or buela ekaya ungena lutho. Okay, so sharp, now I'm worried. I'm like, oh my God, like, are you okay? Are you fine? What's going on? Do you need help? What's going on? He's like, no, I'm just stressed about my phone because like I took the phone in contract. So now when my family like, finds out about this, which I will still have to pay, what's this thing? Monthly for the phone, although it's lost. Like it's just a huge thing there. Okay, so now I kind of feel bad for him because I'm like, okay, cool, like he lost his phone and I'm like, oh my God, like I don't know what to do. Like, can you please try contacting the service provider? Can you locate the phone? What's going on? And then that's when he explains to me, like, dude, like I don't even like remember, and I don't think my phone was stolen like that. I feel like it was an inside job because I was drunk. And then I remember one of my friends like saying, it's okay, like Jafta is drunk now, he needs to be taken home. And then after that, I just can't remember anything, and I still had my phone before, like, you know, blacking out, if I'm making sense. So he's explaining yonke into lokuyakhuluma ngiyasho yakho indaba inkulu isidudla indaba nangazi ukusiza kanjani mina. But anyways, you went out with Jafta. I guess that's your karma, bitch. That's what you get. Hi, okay, sharp, show me, like, we've managed, like, to get over that conversation. I'm like, okay, dude, like, thank you for telling me, thank you for your honesty, because I wouldn't want to find out via Ujafta who you guys went out. So I guess he still values our relationship like that. And then, yeah, so leading to my birthday, it's going to be part 3 of the video, right? That's part 3, so I'm just going to leave it there. I just wanted to explain everything so that, like, we pick up where we left off. But then on my birthday onwards is part 3 of the video, so let's not talk about it too much. Let's get back to my first rejection. Okay, so sharp, she wouldn't want to feel like we are on guest list, right? And then she comes back to me, she tells me what's in the guest list, so everything is in order, like, you're fine, you're good, you're amazing, bitch, I'm gonna see you, I can't wait to see you. I'm like, girl, save, like, it's been a minute, it's been months since we last saw each other. And also, she's also hyping me up on the side with, oh my god, you finally going to see your crush for the first time, like, it's gonna be amazing. She'll be like, I'm like, yeah, I need to look good, I need to look amazing. On that day, it was the same day I met Okanyisa Chakret, as I've mentioned in part 1. So I just knew I have to look good. I have to look good. Because in Enko, I'm gonna see Untukanyisa, and it was also like a celebration. Means not hot. Okay, so shopping I meet up with Ayanda first, and then my friend reveals to me, you need to have your ID, because Emuloko, they are very strict to, like, with age and Tontoni. And I was like, you don't have my ID. But luckily, Ayanda, my friend, had his ID. So he was like, you know what, it's fine, I'm gonna borrow you my ID. I was like, okay, cool, it is what it is. Go, like, I'm fine, I'm sorted. Hi, sharp, when we get to Enko, when we get to Enko, it's a nice experience. I see Kanyisa for the first time. I wouldn't trade the experience for anything. Like, for the mere fact that she also knew who I was, and we even held hands, girl. We're talking, girl, and she was like, I'm rushing off to Mpumalanga, but then, like, it was nice seeing you. Like, kunabo Dumisa, kunabo Lisecha, kunabo Lindo, kunabo Men's Not Hot, kunabo Ayanda, kunabo Lindy, Brabadula, it's waiting, it's ya Java, who's one to Humonat. In my head, I'm like, I'm not here to stay. And Ayanda could see, it's like I was starting to get, like, agitated, like, on some, like, I really wanna go. And he was like, relax, it's enough, relax. I can't shine on 11. But when not so fun, I'm pigo undize. Ngani, umeniwe guest list. No one is gonna take your place. You are going to see your man. Relax. Finally, share unto 11. And that's when I was like, guys, we need to go. Like, we need to go. And I was like, it's okay. I'm gonna give you my ID, and we'll also accompany you, because, like, we don't know, like, where you're going exactly. And Sifige now, like, Pretoria, and we don't want to leave you stranded, or, like, give you off to the wrong people, and that's not what would be. So we're gonna accompany you there. So sharp, we request. We get to Muloko. I didn't even know basically Muloko, like, the place, and Muloko the club. Because, like, we went to Muloko the place. Was it Muloko or Menlin? I don't know. Between the two. Kind of like Indao and the mall. Or the place in the mall. I don't know, bitch. Something like that. But we got lost, and then we ended up going to the place. I called my friend. I was like, bitch, where the fuck are you? See, Lana and Muloko Menlin. And we can't see you. Like, where's the club? What's going on? And she starts, like, describing, like, what's in China, it's a mall. I was like, oh no, Chobi. We don't see that. We see darkness. We see robots go. Like, we see Jorex CBD. It's not a time to be alive. I was so scared, because I'm like, there are only gay people inside here. And I don't think these bitches know how to fight. I don't know how to fight. And one thing about me, equal. So if they were to surround the car and say, Puman, nyapuma, nglala pansi, nyabaniga ni phone, niti tatani konke baba ang kalaz mina. I'm compliant ke mina, shem mina ang khuphi. Okay, so sharp chobi, the Uber driver shem, like, as long as or abangumsindo, he was very cooperative. He was like, no, it's fine, it is what it is. So he's like, it's fine, we'll just do a U-turn and then see, like, a Muloko the place. But I mean, when we get to Muloko, chomi. Okay, so sharp, we get to Muloko, and then I'm like, friend, I'm outside. I finally see my friend, like, we kept, like, calling over the phone. She sees me, I'm like, girl. She's like, girl, what's up, what's the stage? I was so happy to see Unobantu. Like, it's been like a minute. She looked amazing. Like, it was a huge transformation from like how I left her, like, you know, right after high school to like seeing her now. I was like, you have grown. Like, Pretoria is really treating you well, girl. Like, she was a city girl, heels and everything. Like, so we're talking, and then I'm introducing Unobantu Vilakazi to my friend Ayanda, to Misa, and the people that accompanied me. So sharp, they ended up like giving me their location. We okay, when you're done with whatever this is where you're gonna find us. They write Kuma notes, and then they even tell no one do it. So still like you know, I'm in Tembi. That's why me as I have to be there, actively be there and scout the environment, because as we were talking, that is when Ayanda pulled me to the side. I said, are you sure about this? Like, I'm not gonna lie, Ayanda hated the best friend gacha. Okay, not hated, but then like, yeah, like being I'm CV ekazini, being a telani matswai, being a telani mashugela. Ayanda was like, I don't trust this guy. Like, I don't trust him. I was like, Ayanda, he seems nice, and you don't know him. And let's know history, because you never know. In this community, you never know. You never know. And it's like, okay, not as long as you be safe and you know what you're doing, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, which I don't trust Ujafta at this point. Judging from his best friend, like, I don't trust him at all. I was like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Like, relax. Jafta is my man, so, and I don't even like your tone. So reduce the tone. That's my man at the end of the day. But it's okay, as long as you be safe, it is what it is. I remember that day, he wore shorts because he didn't want to enter. And it's like Imuloko, they have a strict like code of conduct when it comes to like their dress code. So you won't get any more short as fun. So I wore shorts intentionally with again and funo was with winter and you biscuit bunny any niggas ID, niggas address which was tolabi basing your hand. That's okay, sharp. But one thing about me, I'm gonna do my thing and I'm gonna get in there. Period. I told me very Muluku. They were not strict with the entire age thing. Boy, okay, sharp. And I remember I was wearing these glasses, right? So I was wearing these glasses, guys, like I looked amazing. Let me play it out for you. So people that know Muloko, like Muloko like it's very dark inside. Red colors, but also dark. So you can see people, but then like it's just very dark inside. Sharp. So my friend is holding my hand and she's like, don't freak out, don't do anything dramatic, but then now I was like, oh, Chobi. So I'm wearing my glasses like this. I'm like, Chomi, oh, at now, no, Chomi, my needs because like the section in so like but then I spotted him and I instantly knew that is Ujafta. No matter what. No matter what a beautiful man. Oh, what a beautiful specimen. When I tell you, when I saw him, I was like, yeah, that would do it. That would do it. My coochie is doing something. It's telling me something. The shit be moist. Moist. I didn't do too much. Like, we just got there, and obviously I acted as if like a gimona or anything like that. I just played cool. And when we got there, the alcohol was finished. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I don't mind buying alcohol for myself. But then they were like, no, they will just wait. Like, they're just gonna refill the alcohol. But judging by the situation in basically, maybe see 15. It's like, it's fine. Keep and then but me, I'm just gonna buy like a cider and tontoni. And also I didn't want to like feel like I'm a liability, you know, because I just came already and now I'm just like drinking their free alcohol. I'm full snacks. Yeah, that's just a groove tune. Go there and then they're like, okay, unfortunately we don't have brutal food or savannah, so we can just give you Hansas dry. I was like, hey, Hansas dry, man. Hansas dry, it's fine. I was like, okay, please give me Hansas dry. Shop fine, it is what it is. I take the Hansas dry and then I will go back to the section. Chumi, the vibes are immaculate. So now, like, I just met Ucha. Okay, no, before that, I met Ibe's friend Gachaft, right? And their other friend. Or that other friend, Shemio, like, how I wish I had his Instagram. Like, he was a nice person. Yo, they got nice on follow, and they got nice. He was like, oh, hi, Ntobeko. He was just minding his own business, looking cute, just dancing, bro. Like, Shem Chumbang, Mishmesh, and Fukaman. And then I get to a point where, like, I'm standing inside, like, the section you're corner, and I'm just standing alone, and everyone is just dancing in front of me. So, I mean, I'm holding my hands astride, and I'm just, like, scrolling through my phone, just minding my own damn business while standing. And then Uchafta comes to me, like, you know, to my left, and then Uyezaville. And then he was also wearing the same glasses. That was insane. Like, it was so insane. Sharp. He looks at me and he was like, how Ntobeko? I'm like, hey. He's like, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, how are you? He's like, oh, like Ulana, like, oh my god, like, you know, sharp. And then we just introduce each other, and then Kuruma, he's like, yo, I can't believe you're really here. I'm like, hey, I'm here. The world is too small. After speaking to him, like, my heart was beating fast. And also, like, I was glad it's like I'm not the one that made the first move, because Chumi based on like in German really like doing too much. Like Chumi, like, it was a vibe. Like, it was honestly a vibe. We were taking videos of us dancing. People were recognizing me from TikTok, so I was taking videos with like the other girls, and then I heard Nobandu was just talking, taking snaps, and I was telling her with your Chumi, like, after you. Yeah, he's the one. Okay, now I'm saboni buhle bakhe. Mara tuning beat. I started dreaming about Ucha after. There was a point where, like, you know, as everything was building up, leading up to this moment, I was dreaming about him. I was thinking about him. I would look at his pictures once in a while. I would talk about him to my friends. I was in love with someone that I didn't even know like that personally. And we didn't even talk like that. Got my DMs on Instagram. I just liked him. I was like, you're really good looking, and I feel like I want you in my to-do list. Like, you know, you want to do something? So now that you got the feel of things with like major, like, guys, like, it was intense. My last dream, he was wearing all black. I remember he was wearing all black, and then when I got inside this room, like, everything, like, bangati is speedy, like the four corners of the room were speed, so I could see myself, right? Oh, guys, dreams. Hey, dreams, guys, listen to your dreams. Hey. So the bangati speed, like everything, yeah. So I could see myself like in all four corners of the room.
People who walk into your life are either a mirror, a window, or a door. I saw a creator talking about this theory in one of her videos. I couldn't find her. I was looking in my liked videos and I couldn't find her videos. So if you guys know who was talking about this originally, please tag them below so I can credit them. But basically, this theory is going to change your life, and I'm going to teach it to you. There are always 3 types of people who walk into your life, specifically in romantic relationships: the mirror, the window, or the door. The mirror is somebody who walks into your life to completely mirror to you all the parts of yourself that need healing. All the patterns, all the shadows, all the triggers. A lot of people refer to the mirror as the karmic partner. It's the type of person who will come into your life, awaken something so deep within yourself, and then leave once they fulfill their purpose. They were never yours to begin with. Hence the name. The mirror is somebody who literally mirrors to you all the parts of yourself that you still need to work on. So for example, when I was healing through a heartbreak, I was constantly attracting mirrors into my life. The same type of men who were showing me the triggers and the parts of myself that still needed healing. And these types of people were never meant to stay long-term in my life. They were meant to show me something about myself, teach me something, and then leave when their purpose was fulfilled. The second type of person is the window. This is the person that walks into your life to show you what is possible. Sometimes life will send you someone who's very, very similar to what you're asking for, but is not exactly quite it. This person is coming into your life to show you a window of possibilities, to show you something different than what you used to experience in the past. The way I like to view these types of people is the same type of energy when you find yourself gazing out the window and looking at the view. You see the view and you appreciate it and you see all the good things that it has, but you're not actually over there. You're over here, but you can still appreciate what you're seeing. Be grateful for these types of people that walk into your life because they show you what is possible. They are a glimpse of all the good that's about to walk in. And the third thing, and this is everyone's favorite obviously, is the door. It's the person that is actually meant to stay and serve a purpose in your life. The door is actually the opportunity that you step through. Let me tell you something that I've learned in my life is the door only opens when you do the healing work. You have to invest all your energy into you, be so committed to yourself and to your own personal growth, and then you will be handed the key.
Right? But then I don't know what happened. I started crying, and then he was there and he was like, no, Ntobeko, it's fine. I couldn't work, and then one paper, and I felt so safe. Like, I felt so safe. I was like, oh girl, in my dream. right? And then we went to this isolated place in the dream, and then we started talking. He was consoling me. We ended up hugging, and then I woke up. When I saw him for the first time, he was wearing all black. I was like, well, not on some spiritual sangoma prophecy type shit, but what is going on here? Yeah. So now, like, no one to feel like, as he kept on telling me, it's like the host, like the promoter / host of this entire thing, section, he has a social media presence, right? Okay, he's not like he's not that big a bitch. Like, let me not like over exaggerate, but then like he had a social media presence on Instagram. Yeah, but he was a club promoter. He is a club promoter. I don't know, bitch, I blocked him. You will understand why. Everyone is having fun. Like, okay, I'm like, everyone is dancing, right? Angazi ukuthi yini into etintobeko pull chafter mudonze. So that's when I went up to him. I was like, can we talk? He's like, okay, cool, right? And then I'm like, let's step outside. He's like, okay, cool. And then Chumubonis was like, he was so drunk, he was so intoxicated, he was leaning on me for support because he couldn't even walk properly. Sharp chomi siyahamba chomi ukungcoverile nami chomi ngiyatotoba ngobuncane bami ngithi it's fine, let's go outside, let's go talk, I want to talk to you. So outside, people that know muloko, it's like outside, like balcony, like chomi basically. And then like he's busy saying all of these things. Oh my god, I can't believe you're here. I like your content. And I was like, we're not here for that right now. You know, but I didn't tell him on the spot. But then in my head, I'm like, why are you doing this? So it was kind of like giving fan, and I didn't like that. But then I was like, it is what it is. I'm on a mission to tell you how I feel about you. I like your content and don't. I'm like, okay, cool, it is what it is. We finally get to like the end of the balcony, like it was so secluded, so like bringing abantu around us. Sharp. When we got to that place, I could tell it's Ayanda, my friend, and Dumis, and the people that accompanied me to Emuloko. Sorry about that. They were still down there. And Ayanda, I remember Ayanda yelling so loudly on some no. And I looked at him and he was like, are you sure about this? Like, it's on some don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Mina, I'm like, Ayanda, we're fine. Like, we're fine. It got to a point where like he couldn't even like convince me anymore. He was like, okay, you know what? He's old enough. Let's go. They requested. I saw them leaving. Sharp. So now I'm with Ujafta outside. Ujafta uzibonela amabhilidi namayaka chomi unyama pepper ngithi mekama ulokuthi like yambona ukuthi yo wena uphelile wena. I stand like, you know, in front of him and I was like, dude, I have something to tell you. And he's like, what do you have to tell me? And obviously, because now I'm like, I need my feelings, I want to be cute. I'm like, no, I'm not sure whether I should tell you because like you're drunk right now and you're not in the most sober state. Like, and he's like, no, it's fine. Like, tell me, like, I'm sober. He was adamant on something. I'm like, no, tell me. You know what they say about drunk thoughts. That's what he literally said to me. The height is giving. I'm looking at him, yeah, like, yo, guys, like, yo, chafter mood. Like, I'm not gonna take that away from me. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, and then like we're having this moment of like direct eye contact, and I'm like, bro, like you got beautiful eyes, like your eyes are gorgeous. Like I feel like when we start with your eyes, and your eyes are everything, you have me. Now on his side, he's busy saying like, I like your content, and there was a point where like I was literally like, stop saying that, please. Stop saying it. Show me, no problem. That's when I was like, okay, you know what, it's about to get serious, so can you please sit down? He was like, okay, cool, let's sit down. And then he's sitting to my left, and then like I'm sitting here to his right, I guess. So and then I look at him and he's like, okay, so what do you want to tell me? And I was like, dude, I'm not sure. Like, are you like in the right headspace to listen to what I'm saying to you right now? And he was like, just tell me. Like, honestly, like, I'm sober. For the mere first go to like he was responding like rationally. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'll tell him jail again. As I was about to say what I wanted to say, he was busy interjecting on some like, I can't believe you're here. I like your content. And I was, oh, wow, whoa, yo, Kanya, yo. So as he was saying all of that jargon and talk, that's when I literally looked at him. I was like, you know what, dude? I wanted to see the person I've been dreaming about for the past 8 months. I like you. For me, after saying that, this guy looked at me and he was like, you dream about me? I was like, yeah. And he had this smirk on his face. He wasn't laughing, he wasn't smiling, but this like smirk. And it was as if like he was proud about this. I don't know. I could be wrong. And he was like, you do know it's like I had a relationship with your friend. I'm not gonna mention my friend. I'm not gonna mention it, but like he's also a content creator, and you know, and that's when I told him, Boots, let's not talk about people that are not here. And my friend gave me the go ahead. He was like, do what you gotta do. So after I said that, he was like, okay, can you please go back? This is what he said. He was like, okay, can you please go back inside? I hear what you're saying, and let's not pretend as if we don't know why you're here. And I was confused by that statement, because I was like, I just told you why I'm here. But anyways, this is what it is. He was like, okay, can you please go back inside? Sikhulume and just hang out and just vibe out. You know, it's nice. And knowing what I know now, that was him like blowing me off. But then like, because I didn't know at the moment, So I was like, okay, cool. He was like, I would like to talk to you, Sikhulume, you know, just vibe out. I get what you're saying. I hear you. So let's get back inside. Please don't go. Because also I told him, after telling you this, I'm leaving. Like I'm leaving. And Saflelang. Yo. I might go to how. Uthi ngihlale. Ngiyahlala most definitely. Really. Ngambe no ways. Ukhulumile. Uthe, let's go back inside. Let's have a fun time. Sharp. And then I literally carry him back to the club. Carry him there because like he couldn't even walk. So we see our daughter and just so into and guys, people that know me know good. I'm tiny as fuck. Like I was like shorter than him and smaller than Zimba. Like we are going to good like na. But then ngatoto bachumi naye amude anjalo amuhla njalo ngatoto banayisa ngena futhi sectionini. And when we got there, you could sense ukuthi like, okay, kune awkwardness, kune tension yana ngiyabonakala ukuthi two people just stepped out to talk about something really serious, and now everyone is kind of like absorbing the same energy on some benikhuluma ngani nina. Why is anybody to nase. Okay, but because I'm a funny ass bitch, I was able to save everything. I was like, oh, anyways, guys, and everyone like just got back to normal. So thank God for that. Sharp. So I accompany my friend. So we go all the way down. Sharp. I'm like, you know what? Not that like so long, like it's chill and I'm so jive. Right? I'm no stress failure. So I just talked to Unto best friend got after, and the guy that was like the third friend, right? Which after maybe back. And then gets to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. Like I've been dancing. Let me just relax, you know? So I sit down for a little bit. I end up standing up because I'm like, no, I'm tired of sitting. So I'm holding my hands dry with my left hand, and I'm holding my phone with my right. So I'm just going through my phone. I don't know. Something in my head was like, Ntobeko, Nyusikanda mdaze, Nyusikanda. Okay, but then as I'm looking at what I'm seeing, I could see Unobantu Vilagazi in my peripheral vision. So she was coming like Ebeza from the bathroom, right? So she saw what I was seeing and she quickly rushed to me because she knew, oh my God, girl. He did it. I need a drink. I was going to white glass. I'm empty. Yeah. So Sharp told me, like, I saw the club promoter and Uchafta kissing. Told me, when I tell you, Uti, it wasn't an innocent kiss that you could justify right after. French kiss, tongue on tongue, exchanging saliva, consuming each other, grabbing of each other, grinding on you type shit. And I just couldn't do anything but look at it. Like, they were kissing and I was like, holy shit. and I could feel it's okay as into like nyaka. And Chomi, it's fine, Chomi, it's fine. Cause like she knows it's like I'm very emotional. So she's like, Chomi, it's fine, Chomi, it is what it is. I at the same time. I started crying hysterically, and it was so bad that I think I dropped my hands to strike bottle. Angaz man. Angaz. No one to feel like Chomi. I'll jog memory up on WhatsApp. Jog my memory. So sharp. Now people are seeing it's okay, like this is bad, this is real bad, like real bad. So if best friend Gantoga Chafta comes to me, and the other friend that I'm saying good selection, he was very nice, and they isolate me from the section. So we go further down, like in my toilet. So lapo gonna ketina black. It was bad to a point where I started using the curtain as my tissue to wipe my tears. Hey, like they are trying to tell me all the things that I would like to know, or like man, it's fine, man, it is what it is. He's a loser. Oh, what a loser. Even their friend, even their best friend, that's how he moves. He once left me in a club to go and make out with someone. He blocked me on TikTok, he blocked me on Instagram, he blocked me on WhatsApp, so that we don't contact him. Hey! But then Chomi, in that moment, as the best friend was telling me like his friends, which is Uchafta's character, I wasn't there. I'm like, this is about me. Don't tell me who's when 1990 we'll deal with that later. I am crying, Chomi. I'm crying. My friend is like, he's not worth it. I'm like, he's worth it in my heart. And then they saw, so you know what they do? They go and fetch Ujafta from wherever he is. Maybe Basakabuza, club promoter, Bebasa session leading on to the undressing part, asas. But they went and fetched him wherever the fuck he was. Bamlanda, where's that again? This guy had the nerve to look me dead in the eyes and be like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And then I remember him pulling me, closer to him, and then one biggest fubeni Chomi, he's busy consoling me. It's gonna be okay, it's fine, I'm sorry. He's telling me all the right things. In seconds I was like, wema. And I know for a fact with maybe best friend that after no one to feel like us, like yeah, vele like ngathula vele ngoba bengisesifeni sakhe vele like ngathula like kulokuthi into beko I'm sorry like mina ngiphinde like so ukuthi nje like bengidakiwe, and like immune system yami yabona Chomi ngathula ngambeliever ngabodla ngathi ngiphuwe starch water. I kept quiet and I was like, I love this feeling, I love what this is giving. Mrs. Fubeni, he's holding me so tight, girl. As a matter of fact, DJ, play Hold by Blakey. I'm in the moment here. It's nice here. Okay, so Chomi, because I stopped crying, that's when he was like, okay, I'm coming back. I need to sort out something. And then he left. I'm not going to come. Ngakhala futhi. Chomi ngaqalela phansi. Ngaba umntwana bamphutsa istock sweet angakhala futhi bathi animbukeni egibe ezinja. They couldn't. I know for a fact the people that I was with, they couldn't believe their eyes. They couldn't believe what was going on there. You can't love someone to that extent. You can't do that. Sharp Chomi. And then I remember with outside, it started like, the sun was rising. So they were like, you know what? I can just, like I can just, let's just request and go back home. Okay, so Chomi, like we step outside. So outside there's a balcony, and I saw okay, Chomi, it's sunrise. I'm like, Ben color for how many hours? Then it felt like an hour of being there, and now I'm like, we're leaving already. Okay, so sharp, they isolate me from everyone, and I'm just crying. Everyone is looking at me, girl, like, oh my god, like I can't believe I really did that. Chomi, like Chomi, bekungekho right, bengidinga ne mobility support, if you may. Chomi, bebangibambile. Ungasho ukuthi bengakhona ukuhamba, like bebangikhaverile bathi asambe ntobeko, like ngibanjiwe, ngi-escortwa. ngibona ukuthi ayabona manje chumi like lana nangiyeka nyawa iyawa lembewu and like ngizotrenda. And I mean like I'm TikTok famous, so angifuni nje ukuthi abantu bathi hey Ntobeko usike one of my headlines, Ntobeko being heartbroken by a lousy repeating clothes loser. Woo. Siyayehla. We go down the stairs and we're like, our aim now is to request and go back home. To me, that happened. I cried, bitch, and I was like, you fucked me over. I remember Kespanyo vest was there because I saw his Bentley and the big body in your vest, and like next to the Bentley, the best friend like Kespanyo vest. Ooh, yeah, best friend man. Yes, yeah. So with like other girls, right? So good way, like I'm guessing people want to request. Everyone just wants to go home because like party's over. Okay, so now we're trying to request, right? So best friend got after is like, okay, I'm not finding any Ubers. What's going on? And his phone was about to die, right? And then the other friend, I think if phone like your phone 99, I to very was 99. That's what my excess orange. Ooh, letila and was nega. Okay, so sharp. So my phone was the only phone that still had a battery behind phone, yeah. And I was like, you know what, guys, it's fine. Hey, lale. Before that, so they're still trying to request before oh no, phone best friend got after didn't die. Was look requested, but all requested like back to their race, right? So shut I mean I have to go because I'm not going where they're going. I have to go to that place that they gave us before my friends left. I don't know, you remember? No problem. So now the Uber is coming, right? For the best friend got after. No chafter and the third guy, right? Chafter and right? The way it was so embarrassing, he got to us. Why move? So more move, the entrance mall, le move. So mall. As he was walking, I guess by a bathroom. Mebabuya, he passed out. Like in front of everyone, like watching. I'm like, oh my God. He literally passed out in front of everyone on a public platform. Wow. Like, and if it's not boy too, no become season, I should not engineer bega my son, boy too. And I was like, this is insane. Like, this is honestly insane. And what's also crazy is that like I felt remorse for him. Like I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine, because that's when the best friend got after revealed to me. So oh my God, my phone is about to die, but Uber is coming. So I'm guessing he was able to memorize the number plate to me is banga been a problem. But then if I can say feeling, I guess. And now I'm like, okay, cool. Like in my head, I'm like, I want to request for him. I just want to make sure he's safe. Hey, like a part of me wanted to be like, guys, I volunteer as tribute. Like Tatani phone me request for him, make sure he's safe, because now he just passed out in front of everyone, and it's not a good sight. It's not a good sight. Public figures, influencers, people with luxurious cars are standing there and they're looking at him. And even if that wasn't the case, there were people just standing there, and that is so like, let's see, like a dehumanizing, dehumidifier, whatever the weight. Like I was like, this is not okay. Like he needs to get home. But then I was like, nah, fuck it. To see me sharp. If you ubayabo, me figure ubayabo, bangene. The guy that passed out and uchaft, and the third friend, right? So they get inside the Uber that was requested by person that chaft. Then they leave. So now they use my phone, and I'm like, ah, guys, it's fine. As Joa being in Jalo, but I was like, it's fine. You can use my phone to request. They can debit my card. No stress about requesting a phone. I mean, it's shy, though, but it wasn't really expensive. I think it was 40 rands. But anyways, no 40 rand. I mean, if I want to live in Maliam, I'm telling my mom, I'm telling my mom, I was on papel. Put taxi 40 rand. This is the so we want 40. Uber arrives and then we go. Guys, when I tell you, it's like it's like Benkala, Uber, and the Uber driver is looking at me like near review mirror. Review mirror ila waitu or really whatever. Let's spill this is pan with the And he's like, oh my God, like they did you dirty, girl. Like, Mela upart 3. Mina ngithi Mela upart 3. Bon which is it is. We get to their race. And then, okay, they're like, Ube sharp, Ube right. I'm like, it is what it is, bro. Uber now is going to the last stop where I am going. Uber driver, they were meaning he didn't even ask me what's wrong or anything like that. Because I remember I was like, put Uber on my tissue. I said, I got drive. Today is my day. Sharp, we get to the place where I was supposed to be. Or I am supposed to be. Whatever. Shop, we get there. When we get there, I text to Lisecha because Lisecha was there with my other friends. Right? Strangely, I and I not to miss her and the other one. I bear call up and it's shooting now. But it's fine. This is what it is as my judge. Shall we get there? Kuno Lindo, you guys know her as good to Ernest. Kuno Lindo and the other girls, Lisecha. We get there, they set up happily. So it was kind of giving like a hotel. It wasn't a hotel, a motel. There were like these two guys. They were really nice, to be quite honest. They were like, oh hey, what's up? But then like Olindo Lisechi, because they know me personally, they're like, Ntobeko is not okay. They're like, friend Ushapu. I'm like, nah, I'm okay. I'm grand. Set up the habli, right? They set up the habli. We start smoking. And then I feel like the last draw when they saw Ntobeko is not okay was when I held 2 pipes from my habli. And I was smoking them simultaneously. Ntobeko was trying to unalive himself. What are you doing? Hey, whoa. That's when they isolated me from the rest. And they were like, Chumi, what's going on? Chumi, what's ala? Yo, I'm feeling a food. Angakhala. So now Olindo, I know for a fact, like, I don't know what to listen to, but then Olindo, she was thinking of the worst case on some, like, I was raped, shit like that. She was like, friend, talk, what's going on? I'm not even, like, formulating proper sentences. I'm like, and they were like, okay, it went down, girl. I get to a point where, like, I was calm enough to say what I had to say, and they were like, oh my God, friend, like, we're so sorry. You know, these things happen. Like, they didn't know what to say, to be quite honest. Like, you know, they are my friends, and this thing caught them, like, unexpectedly. So, you know, it's okay, it's justified. But then they were just there to me, it's okay, it's fine, it is what it is. And I was like, guys, it is what it is. Let's just go smoke. I text to Ayanda, my friend, and because we are supposed to go back to Joburg together, because our Lindo one they could leave eventually because back at Pretoria, so it's fine. So I contact to Ayanda and it's like, okay, cool. Just request to the Gautrain station and I'll see you there. Yeah, told me I think the healing is different when you never dated the person. It did something to me, like it literally did something to me. So I was like, okay, cool, it is what it is, it's fine. So yeah, I request and then I tell Ulindo, Lisecha and the rest, guys, it was amazing because like they were really good people, like they were nice people. It was a chillers in that house, no malicious intent, no nistogo sizonidla eshem mafuqa mabang. Show me when I tell you when I meet up with Ayanda was like, okay, let's go, sharp. We get to the Gautrain. And then he was like, how are you? I'm like, I'm good, how are you? So like my eyes are teary. Like, I want to explain. I want to talk. I want to vent. And like, he's just telling me, you won't believe what happened. He's telling me what went down. And he was like, okay, so now we are going to Pride. Sharp. So he's busy talking all the way till we get to Rosebank. When we get to Rosebank, he's like, do you want something to eat? I was like, yeah, I want something to eat. But then like, he already bought something to eat. Did he? I don't know, bitch. But then we had to wait for Indonilena. We had to wait for a bus, a Rosebank, because vet students obviously like on the weekend they ride the bus for free. Okay, yeah, he bought food, he bought something, and then some Messi Malapan tinda wayamutu hambeganjani or bo right or rechiwe or bakphamulile or wenzakala nakafuna ukuyingena ngabuzi nobuza. Sharp. And then that's when I got the sense, okay, you know what, like, okay, yeah, I can't talk about it until he asks me we get to his place, we eat, and then he's like, go take a shower, we're going to Pride. Oh yeah, Pride was the same day. He's like, go take a shower, we're going to Pride. I was like, so velo ayanda kangeni velo indaba yami velo ukuthi kwenzakalani. Okay, hi Chobi, no stress. And I was like, okay, cool. So he doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, I change, and then we go to Pride. Okay guys, that is part 2. So we end up going to Pride. please stay with me because a lot is still going to unfold. My sister also just called me, which is at my place, so, or in my place, whatever. So I have to go fetch her. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed part 2. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. We will still have part 3, bitch. And I'm gonna pick up from when we went to Pride, what happened. So yeah, Chumi, as I've mentioned, please subscribe. We're on the road to 8K subscribers, and also please head on down to Instagram at @Ntobeko because I'll be posting recents there. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.